Let's be real. Geopolitical headlines are absolutely wrecking trades right now. It feels chaotic, totally random, and it's a huge challenge if you're trying to navigate these markets. But what if there was a tactical path through all that noise? Well, that's what we're here to do. Let's dive in and find it.
You can just feel the pain in this question, right? This trader is getting hammered in currencies and commodities. The markets that just explode on every single headline. And they're looking for some calmer waters, maybe over in US stocks. It's a totally logical thought. But here's the thing. The answer isn't about finding a safer asset. It's about finding a more tradable one.
And this is the first crucial reality check we all need. When global tensions are running this high, volatility doesn't just stay in its own little box. It's like a wildfire. It spills over into everything. Liquidity can just vanish from one place and flood into another in a heartbeat. So the goal can't be to find a safe place to hide, because for a day trader, that just doesn't exist. The goal is to find a more predictable battlefield. So let's compare these two battlefields. On the left, you've got your FX and metals. They're super headline-driven, spreads can blow out, and liquidity can just disappear. It's erratic. But on the right, you've got the big tech stocks. We're talking the Magnificent Seven. Now, they are not immune to volatility, don't get me wrong, but because of their massive, deep liquidity and cleaner intraday structure, they're a completely different kind of fight, one where a solid technical strategy can actually still work. Okay, so if we're going to trade on this new battlefield, we need a new game plan. We need a tactical framework. I like to call it the 3 guardrails. It's a simple system designed to keep you on the road when the market is trying to throw you off a cliff. And here they are, super simple and clear. First, we're going to shrink our focus. Second, we're going to get surgical with our timing. And third, we're going to completely change our mindset about what a trade even is. Let's break each one of these down. All right, guardrail number 1, reduce the battlefield. Look, in chaotic times, trying to watch 10 different stocks is an absolute recipe for disaster. You're just going to get confused and overtrade. Instead, you narrow your universe way down. Pick just 2 or 3 names with that deep liquidity we talked about, like an NVIDIA or a Tesla. This lets you really learn their personalities, their specific patterns, and it keeps you out of trouble. Next up, timing. Not all hours of the trading day are created equal. Not even close. The highest probability moves, the cleanest trends, they almost always happen during that first hour, the opening drive, and the final hour and a half, the power hour. So what about that whole midday period? Honestly, it's often just algorithmic noise. It's choppy, it's a sideways grind, and it's basically designed to trap impatient traders. The pros know when to trade, and maybe more importantly, they know when to just sit on their hands. This last guardrail, this is a huge mindset shift. You have to forget about prediction. In this kind of environment, you need to trade like a tactical sniper, not a fortune teller. You react to the price structure you see right in front of you, you grab a quick 1 or 2 R profit, and you get out. These are scalps. They're not long-term stories you fall in love with. Be precise, be quick, and live to fight another day. Now, this is all great advice for moving forward, but what if the damage is already done? What if you're already deep in a hole after a week of getting crushed and your confidence is just shot? You can't just flip a switch. You need a reset procedure. And this isn't about emotion or just trying harder. It's a procedure. The whole goal is to stop the bleeding, get your head clear, and start trading the market you actually have, not the one you wish you had. Here is exactly how you build a new foundation. First, and I'm telling you, this is the hardest part for any trader, you stop trading. Cold turkey. For a day, maybe 2, your only job is to observe. Watch the key levels, watch what's actually working. And you'll almost always have this powerful aha moment where you realize, oh, the market changed its behavior a week ago, but I didn't. This observation phase is what lets your strategy finally catch up to reality. And this quote just says it all, doesn't it? Trading in these volatile markets isn't about having a crystal ball. Your edge doesn't come from predicting what's next. It comes from stripping away all the noise, focusing only on what you can control, and executing with absolute discipline. It's not about being smarter than the market, it's about being more disciplined than everyone else. So the real question to leave you with is, are your habits built on prediction, or are they built on discipline?